Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a while. I did Vlogmas every single day during December and then it was January. So if you're new here, if you're new to the industry and you don't know what January means, the 31st of January every year is the self-assessment tax return deadline. And so if you know any accountants, their hair falls out a little bit during January. It's quite stressful and we have to put a lot of time and energy into making sure that every single client gets their self-assessment tax return filed before deadline day. And so January is a lot. And because January is a lot, we are celebrating. We have our end of tax season party tonight. If you were following Vlogmas, you probably will have seen that our Christmas party got cancelled because a couple members of the team got coronavirus, and so we are one for all and all for one, and we couldn't do it without them, and so we wanted to celebrate together as a team. So we're basically having our end of tax season and Christmas party tonight. Everybody is very excited. It is, for context, it is 11:15. I got up this morning at 5 and did monk mode from 5 till 7. From 7 till 8, I do a little bit of exercise and get ready for the day. And then from 8 o'clock, I've been over at the office with all of the guys. We all work hybrid at the moment, but everybody's in today because we are celebrating with a party tonight. And so I went over this morning and we had our monthly apprenticeship catch up. So I catch up with everybody, all of our employees who are on an apprenticeship scheme, and we all share study tips and tricks and compare notes on who's doing what and where everybody's at with different bits and bobs to do with exams and apprenticeships. And I basically just see how we can help and how we can support everybody month on month. So it's great for accountability for the guys that are studying. It's a great way for me to be able to keep in touch with the guys and find out exactly where they're at and how we can help. So I've just finished that. I had a quick catch up with one of the accounts team. We just mapped out exactly what clients she's going to be working on today, and she had a couple of questions. I then come back home because I have a crazy day full of exciting meetings and plans ahead of the party tonight. And so I thought I'd bring you guys behind the scenes. So I have just come from one office to my home office, so I'm just gonna get set up and then I'll catch you in a sec. Okay, so my day is completely crazy with meetings and calls, and my diary today was actually so jam-packed and my schedule was so thrown off. I was trying to like jiggle things around so that I would have time to take this little fella for his WALK. I always try and get out for a whole hour with him, for my benefit as much as his. Always try and get out for a whole hour. And so I messaged somebody that I'm about to have a super exciting chat with that was supposed to be a Zoom call, and asked if actually I could just give her a call instead. And so I've turned my Zoom meeting into a dog walk meeting. So I'm very excited about that. So I'm about to head off on a dog walk on the phone for a quick meeting. And so I'll be spending an hour just walking and chatting with the dog, but I'll bring you behind the scenes, so let's go. Cool. Lunch with the guys at the office, and now I am heading straight onto a podcast recording. I think it's actually a podcast and a YouTube video recording with somebody very special, so I'll really see you in a sec. Alrighty, hello everybody. That was a whole hour of podcast, YouTube video recording fun. Yeah, I've just come off very excited and like proud and happy and honoured to just, it's so amazing to get involved in all of the lovely things that I get to do. Yeah, and so I had a whole hour just talking about the journey what led to here and how to encourage and motivate and inspire other young people to consider doing the same thing. So that was a really, really lovely time. I now have 25 minutes before my next meeting, which is with a quite a big prospective client. I've spoken to them once before, and we've now been working together on something for a while, and so I've got another call with them in 25 minutes. In the meantime, I'm actually running a big event on Monday next week, which is delivering a talk to an incredible group of women all about the different funding options for startups. So I work with a lot of business owners who are trying to grow and scale their business for different reasons, and I am talking to them all about different ways they can fund and finance their businesses. And so I actually have to record a little intro spoilery piece for the guys to use to promote the talk, and so I'm literally going to record that now. Alrighty, so I've literally just finished recording the little intro teaser piece for the event that I'm running next week, and now I've got 20 minutes before my next meeting, and so I need to have a catch up with a couple of different members of the team who have questions and queries on a couple of bits and bobs to help guide them through their day. So I'm going to hop on a couple of Zoom calls, check in with people ahead of my meeting in 20 minutes, so you can come behind the scenes. Okay, so that was quite anticlimactic. I actually just went to call a couple of members of the team and they are actually on Zoom calls. Yeah, so I normally try and post my Instagram reels between 12 and 3 o'clock. I normally find that being consistent with the time that you're posting is a really good top tip that I've been told by lots of other people, and so I always try and do that myself. And so I'm literally just gonna make a coffee. I have lots of pre-prepared like draft reels that I've got, and so I'm just gonna run through my drafts, work out which piece of content I'd like to post today, get it up, get it ready, and then post it. So I'll actually bring you behind the scenes so you can see how I post Instagram content. But first, coffee time. I'm very happy about it. I'm not a psychopath, it's 2:20. It's decaf. I always try and have between 12 and 15 reels in my drafts at any given time. What that means is it gives me like the mental space and the well-being to record and make and create reels when I feel good, so that I have a buffer and I have a support system in place for the days where maybe I don't feel good or I don't have time and I'm really busy. There's lots of hilarious, if I say so myself, different reels that I've got going on, and so I love having the freedom and flexibility to choose what like I'm actually feeling on that day. So if I've experienced something, I'll caption a reel in a certain way, or like for example today I've had a lot of frustrations with HMRC, so I've been thinking about posting a reel that's about HMRC, or I have a really nice one that's all about when you hear from a client and it makes you really happy. That's very much how I've been feeling today, and so I might post that one instead. So I'm just gonna have a little scroll through. I'll bring you with me so you can actually see what I do on my screen, how I edit it, caption it, all of the fun stuff, so you can see. So let's go. Got that post out. I now have 3 minutes before my next Zoom call, so I need to hop onto that. I also just wanted to quickly speak about the fact that I like live caption and write the text and the copy that goes on all of my posts, and I feel like a lot of people do it different ways. A lot of people like type it in advance or things like that, and I've always found that my content hits in the right places at the right time if I'm writing it in real time, because it reflects how I feel and the conversations that I've had today, and it almost delivers in the right way. And literally as I was saying that, I've just posted that reel which is all about tax and planning and saving for tax, and I just had an email. At the same time I was saying that, I just had an email come through saying somebody had booked a meeting, and somebody commented on my reel saying I've just booked in a call with you for exactly that reason at the end of the month. And okay, I'm really happy that that happened as I was speaking about it, because I always feel really a bit like insecure, like I feel like maybe people have their like together more than I do because they are like working in different ways or like writing all of their content at the same time, and I just have always found that it adds depth to the content if you're writing it in real time, and like clients who've had conversations with you can see you writing about the same things, like using those conversations to feed into the content. And so I'm really happy that happened. It like made me feel better. So I just need to hop onto this call really quickly. It is half an hour, then I need a half an hour catch up with a member of the team, then I'm going into a mentoring session. While I'm in that mentoring session, all of the guys are gonna arrive at our house to start getting ready for the Christmas party. So chaos is going to ensue, and I'm very excited to show you behind the scenes. So I'll see you guys in a sec. So I've just got off the call with the prospective client. We were just running through a couple of questions that they had. I now need to hop onto a Teams call with a member of staff and then another member of staff. So I'm gonna bring you behind the scenes. So let's go. Alrighty then. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I just posted a reel. I just posted that reel and I've had like 10 people book meetings with me. Apparently they like that one. I just had calls with the guy. Oh my god, sorry. My computer's blown up now. The internet liked that reel. I just had some calls with the team who are at the office, just answering some questions and stuff that they've got. I had 5 minutes spare, and so I made some more reels. So I'm gonna show you, but it's a YouTube exclusive, so you have to keep an eye on my Instagram to see when it comes out. And when it comes out, I want you to come say hi. This is it.
Oh my god, ew, David. Ew, David. Ew, David. Ew, no, David. Oh my god, ew, David.
But this is the thing that I wanted to say, like sometimes I think an audio is really funny and I can definitely apply it to what I'm trying to do on social media, but like I've just recorded that without completely knowing what I'm going to caption it. Like I know I'm going to caption it something about like people doing annoying things in the accounting industry and stuff. I now have 3 minutes. I spent some time recording some reels, and then I spent some time preparing for, I have a mentee. So I mentor people who would like to grow and scale their own accountancy practice, and I'm just about to hop on to one of my weekly mentoring calls, which I'm very, very excited about. I've actually told the guys to clock off early. It's 3:30 and the guys are going to clock off at 3:30, come over to the house and start getting ready, doing their hair and makeup. We actually, if you are a keen follower, will know that we have Natasha, who is training to be an accountant, but she's also a fully qualified hairdresser, and she is doing everybody's hair. She's going to be cutting people's hair and stuff, so I don't know if I'll be in time to get in the queue. But yeah, Tasha's going to be doing everybody's hair. We've bought some Prosecco for them. James and I are teetotal, we don't drink, but we've bought like bottles of Prosecco for them all to have while they're getting ready, and then we go in. We've actually hired a private room at a place called the Crazy Bear near us, so I'm really, really excited. So I'm going to hop on this mentoring call.